Previously.
3, 2, 1. Okay, so the car didn't turn over, and I think it might be because the airbags have blown, the pyro fuse in the back has gone. So we're gonna come over, we're gonna get that changed now and see how it goes. Okay, so the pyro fuse is down in here next to the battery. So what we need is we need to open up this so we can separate it from the battery and then see the pyro fuse inside to see whether it has actually blown or not. Okay, so you need to use a 10 to open up this, just to loosen it, and then use a 13 to undo this.
One eternity later.
There you have your pyro fuse. So looking at the pyro fuse, you gotta, firstly you have to push it a little bit from this side to create a little bit of space on this side. Then you have to a little bit pry it open. And then once you get it open, looking inside, you can see that the pyro fuse has actually blown. These two would normally be connected, but as you can see, they are no longer connected. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, this is how a good pyro fuse should look. As you can see, it bridges all the way across. So now we're going to put this one into the car. Okay guys, it's a new day. We got a little bit of sun. We've changed the pyro fuse and we've changed the battery. And now we're going to try get it started. I've got high hopes for this one. 3, 2, 1. We've changed the pyro fuse and we've changed the battery, and there's still no power to the engine. So what I'm thinking is it's got something to do with this power distribution box. So what we're going to try to do is get the engine started manually, and if the engine starts, then we know the problem is with that box. I'm going to get to that now. See, as we can see, the start motor is all the way down here. So what we're going to have to do is remove this air box so we can get access to the start motor. Okay, so we've removed the air filter box, and this is the part that I think is causing the problem. This is the power box. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove these covers and the cable for the starter motor, and we're going to manually try starting it. So my uncle here is going to help me get the car started.
Yeah, go on the English. Huh? So I'm gonna start the car manually. Come on. It's a starter motor, so the wiring.
Let's go! Okay guys, so we have actually managed to get the car started, which does confirm that the problem was the box. Now we're gonna go around, check for leaks, and just take a little look at the car. Okay guys, we've checked around the car, nothing is leaking, and now, bring it closer. Now we're gonna give it a little bit. As you can see, we have quite a few warning lights on the dash, but I'm sure they'll go once we've put the car back together. And now we can give it a few. You ready? Okay guys, so I've ordered the part and it's gonna come in a couple of days. So until then, I'm gonna get the car put back together so we can start working on the interior. later on today, we have the power box coming in, so we should be able to start the car whenever we want. Because as you know, last time we started it manually. And today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be dealing with all of these airbags. We've got the steering wheel airbag, we've got the dashboard, we have down in here the knee airbag, as well as both the curtain airbags. So for that, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get to removing this dashboard. And from what I've seen, it's not an easy job. So this might actually be the hardest part of this build so far. We're going to have to remove all the trims around the dashboard. We're going to have to remove the center console, the glove box. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Okay guys, so we've taken a quick little break. We haven't got much left to do. Here's a quick little update. As you guys can see, we've removed all the air vents, we removed the knee airbag, removed all the trims down here, the steering wheel, the indicators, removed all the trims off everything off the dashboard, removed the glove box, the airbag, the MMI. All that's left is we've got the instrument cluster to remove. And after that, we're gonna see if we're gonna loosen all the bolts on the dashboard. We're gonna see if we can remove the dashboard, because I've seen you do have to remove the center console, but if we can save some time, we can save some time, but we'll see how it goes. Our package has also come from, we also have our power distribution box. So after we get the dashboard fitted, we're gonna open this up. We're gonna get that fitted to see if the car finally starts. Because with a dashboard like this, I don't really think you could start the car. Okay guys, so we've managed to remove this part of the center console, which was quite challenging, but if you know what you're doing, it shouldn't be too difficult. Firstly, you remove the rubber piece that's here all the way at the top, and then you get two pry tools and you basically pry it from here. Like you lever it up, and then from these areas too, and then after that you just lift it up to like above the gear stick, and then you can remove these set of cables first, and then you can remove this cable. This comes out quite easily. You just kind of push it up, and then it's just held on by some few clips, and then you remove these cables here, and that's it. You can pull it out. So now we're going to get on to actually removing this part of the center console, the actual big, so we can bring it back to access the two bolts here, so we can finally pull out the dashboard. Okay guys, so the most tedious part of the job, taking out the dashboard, has finally been done. It's really not nice to look at. It looks even worse than it did before, but it's something that has to be done. And over here we have the old dashboard. As you can see, the passenger airbag blue. We've stripped everything off it, and here we have the new dashboard. As you can see, the passenger airbag is intact. This one is also bare and stripped, so we're gonna have to move everything that we took off from the old bumper, put it onto this bumper, and get this one fitted. Airbag, sorry, dashboard. Alright guys, so we've managed to change out the dashboard. We have the new one in. As you can see, the airbag is fine. Now the car is actually looking nice and clean. It was quite a tedious job. It was quite long, and we got help in quite a few places. But we've managed to do it. However, the car still doesn't turn on. No matter what we do, I keep trying. So all that's left is now the part came, the power box. So we're gonna go get that fitted now, as you'll see in the front. Okay guys, here's the part that just came, and here's the one that we're gonna remove. As you can see guys, they are the exact same thing. And now we're gonna get them fitted, and hopefully after this, the car will finally start.
Oh, my finger!
Alright guys, so you just saw us change the box. Hopefully it starts this time. 3, 2, 1. It's not starting. No! No! Yes! It's not starting. Oh my god. No, we did.
Huh?
We did.
So what's wrong with it?
I don't know. Well then, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so you just saw us trying to start the car. We thought the problem was the power box. However, it wasn't. No matter what we tried, we couldn't get the car on.
So we ended up calling a professional. He tried everything he could to diagnose the problem, but even he couldn't start the car. So he left off one last suggestion, which was a ghost. That also reminded me, when I was taking the glove box off, there was a suspicious wire that was just free, not plugged in anywhere, sitting right here. Right there. We didn't know what it was. So when I was put the glove box back in, when we put the dash in, I just left it there again. I told him that there was this wire here sitting in the glove box, and he came, he removed it, and then he found the main cable running down from here. This cable coming all the way up through there, and this main one here. We tried to contact the ex-owner, but we couldn't get into contact with him to get the code to remove the ghost, so we ended up just taking it all apart.
Alright guys, so with the ghost removed, the car should now start. In 3, 2, 1. Nice. Alright guys, so the car now starts. All that's left is for us to put the stuff back in. We're gonna change up the curtain airbags as well as the front bumper. After that, we're finally finished with the car.